Hey everybody! Welcome to another WABA IG Live conversation. I am your host, Helen Bohanna, where she knows her sports. We have another great conversation lined up for you today. And today's guest is Miss, hold on, Taquandra Tay Mike. Okay, I hope she don't kill me because I might have said her name wrong. But we're going to get back to that a little bit soon. But let me go ahead and give you the rundown of the league and why you should join. The WABA is a professional women's basketball league for female basketball players worldwide, at least 18 years of age or post college. They extend their platform for these ladies to live out their dream in either playing in the WNBA or signing a contract to go overseas. They are made up of 34 teams within 19 states, including Tijuana, Mexico. So therefore, they are known as the League of Opportunity. Yes, the League of Opportunity. You see me, I'm here hosting this platform, so they gave me one. But not only for basketball players or media personnel such as myself. If you have a small business in one of the cities where their teams are located, if you have a sports brand and you want to get it on the market, or better yet, if you want to own a team, yes, own a team, please reach out to the WABA at www.womensaba.com because league expansion, it ends on April the 30th. So therefore, you got this month and all of next month. So I suggest you hop on it. So with that being said, we're going to get back to today's conversation. Hey, everybody. So let's get Miss Tay Mike in here. There she go. She's coming. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Thank you for joining us today. The spotlight is on you. So how you doing?
Good. Just moving,
Just
trying to get
moving.
settled in.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, but hey, you was referred to me to do an interview, so why not? Why not? Leading on up to the start of this season in August, we trying to get to know all team players and coaches and GMs and owners. So, you know, but just know this is not, even though this is your first, this won't be your last interview either. So just wanted to get that out there. So we got some people who tuned in, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
Um, it's not much. Taquandra might go by Tay. Grew up in Savannah. Um, finished college, and now I'm a police officer.
Okay, cool. I like that. I like that. So how long have you been playing basketball? So like take us back from the beginning up to now.
Um, I've been playing for a little while. We moved from the east side of Savannah to the west side of Savannah, to Garden City, and my next door neighbor, who is now one of my best friends, they had a basketball goal in their house, and like in their driveway, and
That's
ever
where it
since
all
then,
begins.
yeah,
That's where it begins.
yeah.
So you stated that you finished college. So can you tell us about your college run?
Uh, First 2 years I went to junior college, South Georgia Technical College. Um, love that place. Coach Frey. Um, we won two championships. I got two rings. Then I went to 4 year Wichita State, where I had the best coaches as well: Jody, Bridget, Kurt, Casey. Loved them as well. Great coaches.
Okay.
Um, Unfortunately, we didn't, you know, go get a ring, but I had some very good experiences there.
Oh yeah, you win some, you lose some, but at least you still got a championship experience under your
Yeah,
belt.
I mean, I made some lifetime sisters,
Oh
couple of
yeah,
sisters on the team.
definitely. That's definitely important. So you ain't a team if you don't become family. So So, transitioning from college, how did your opportunity? Well, first, how long has it been since you've been out of college?
2017.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
okay.
yeah. Um, I didn't go straight out of high school. I had gotten into a bad car accident, which
Oh,
took me
okay.
out for a couple of years, and then I got myself back into it with my mom's help, of course. And then actually, my cousin, who I didn't know, who was my cousin at the time,
Mm-hmm.
saw me playing in the co-ed league, and the next night he had coaches, calling my phone, D1,
Wow.
D2, NAIA, JUCO, and I decided to go to JUCO and then work my way up
Okay.
because I knew I wasn't in shape. I knew I had a lot to gain,
Yeah.
so
But
it
look at
took me
the
from
the
there.
perseverance, though. You kept going. Like a car accident couldn't even hold you down. So hey, look
Yeah.
at you. Like I testimony, testimony, and you are living proof. How did the opportunity come about to play with the Coastal Empire Lady Monarchs? How did that come about?
Again, my cousin,
Shout out to
um,
your cousin. Shout out to
Rashad Mike, he called up Jesse. Jesse hit me up. I was like, who is this guy? And I was like, why does he keep calling? But kind of fun. That's my guy. I love Jesse. Anytime Jesse want me to pull up on him and practice or something like that, I'm there. He hit
yes.
me up and he was like, I got tryouts May 27th. I was like, I might not make that because that's my birthday. And he was like, no, it's gonna be in the morning. Just come. And I was like, I bet. So I came, ended up being a good turnout, and then
The rest
it
is
went from
history.
there. Mhm.
Rest is history. Shout out to Coach Jesse, because you know what? Up on my first time ever meeting that man, you couldn't even tell if it's almost like we known each other all our lives. Like
Yep.
he was cool. He was cooler than the other side of the pillow. Like,
Yep.
yeah, he's a cool dude. I like Coach Jesse. Um, so what is your position on the team?
I'm a combo guard, so I range from like 1 to even 4. And but I mean, I'm just all around guard player. My favorite is possibly defense.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, I can score, but something about taking the ball from somebody is like gut wrenching to me. In
Oh,
college, I
so
started
you
saying
rank
"cookie
high in
baby," and then I
steals,
had my
huh?
whole team saying it.
Oh yeah. Hey, so but them steals count. Them steals
Hmm.
count. So I see you rank high in steals. That's your expertise, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get your team that ball. Get your team that
Oh, of
ball.
course.
Back to Coach Jesse though. What is it like playing for him? Like,
It's invigorated. So I get my energy from him. Like
oh yeah, he's full of it.
he is
Full
so
of it.
energetic. Like he's up there, and I have to put on an extra pair just to get up there with him. So I mean, playing for him is I mean it's amazing. I've never thought I have another male coach that is as good as him, as good
Yeah.
as he is, and like just scouting talent. He still gets up and down the court. I actually do shooting competitions with him still. Now
Wow.
he's a lefty, so he got a nice little stroke on him. But like he give me hope to, I
Yeah.
could be this age and I still can't, I can still play.
That's what's
That's
up.
the type of
Cause
person he is. Like
as
he's
he
just
should, because being a coach, you have to be a great leader.
yep.
So you have to showcase great leadership. And I could, like I said, up on just attending my first game, actually when you all was playing the Atlanta Angels in the playoffs. That was my
Hmm.
first game that I attended. And I could just look like and just tell. And like I said, when I was able to come across the court and meet him after the game, it was just like he shook my hand, he hugged me, he was just being himself. I'm like, this dude is mad cool. So
Yeah, he
so I can
is.
only imagine like, just playing up under his leadership, how the environment is
Yeah,
and
and imagine that energy all day, every day. From gone to dust, literally.
So, seeing that you have a great relationship with your coach, how is it with your team?
Oh, it's the same. I mean, transitioning from college to playing with, them. Like I said, a few people on my team in college, I love to death. I do anything for them. Like I said, sisters forever. But here, the bond was totally different. They didn't act like little girls. They were regular adults in their everyday life that just still love to play basketball.
Oh
They
yeah.
went with the drama, um, arguing and stuff like that. We didn't have that on this team. It was either you show up and show out, or you don't show up at all. And me,
Wow.
my attitude, I don't really say much, but when it's
Yeah.
time for me to say something, I'll step in and say it.
Oh yeah. So you one of them. It's not like you're so much quiet, but you one of them ones that speak when needed, and that's that. Like
Yeah,
you do all that loud talk and
yeah,
all
no,
that be going on.
yeah, I can't. I hate that. That's a pet peeve of mine. I hate that.
Oh yeah, but that
But I
that
didn't have
also
to worry
sets a
about
good
that.
example within your
Like I said, they
team,
came
though.
in, we handled business, and we were out.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, I see. Because the way y'all played, I was just like, man. And I mean, that's why your team was able to go as far as you all did. You can see the togetherness, your tenacity, your effort, and then, like I said, you're under one of the greatest leaders in the league. So hey.
Yeah, it was something. It was something.
I
Yeah.
bet, I bet. So, we gonna get to that later on in this convo, because I gotta ask. Okay, but what is your now that you're playing in the women's ABA? What is your ultimate goal that you're working towards from playing in this league?
Believe it or not, I don't have an ultimate goal. I'm just doing this for fun.
Oh, okay, okay, good. I mean, like I said, this is the league of opportunity. Some women, they want to go a little further and possibly get in the WNBA or sign a contract overseas. So I just wanted to see if you had an ultimate goal.
You know
'Cause
what? I
I
do
mean,
have
playing in
one.
this league can take you to
Yeah,
some far
of course.
places.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, I have a goal, and it's not for me though. Like I have like I said, one of my sisters that play with me at Wichita State.
Mm-hmm.
I want her to come and play with me, and we gonna watch her dominate. Now she's not a guard, but she play like a guard, and I'm just ready for her to come back, and she's overseas now, but I'm ready for her to come back, and we about to make some noise with Lady Monarchs.
Okay, okay. That's what we want to hear. This is like the most anticipated season thus far, because you took this season off. So everybody just ready. Speaking of taking the season off, when you found that out, like, how did you feel about it?
Like I was pissed. I was like, I'm all tuned in and ready, mouth watering. I've been hitting up Jesse. We've been getting training sessions in, and here go COVID.
Right, right. But at the end of the day, safety is first. So
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
it's good. But also, in a sense, it's a good and a bad thing, because you had enough time to go back to the drawing board.
That's
So,
true.
maybe switch some things around a little bit. So, gave you a little more time. And speaking of that, how are you excited for August?
Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. I kind of got in trouble because we were supposed to be moving, and I've been going back and forth to the gym, so I had to take this week off.
Hey, but you know what? You just doing what a true athlete does. You got to get that training in, because we already done cracked open the year, and it's already March. So
Yeah,
August to be here
it's
before you
coming
know it.
fast.
Yeah, it's January and February are gone. So that's good. You getting it in. How have you been occupying your season off? Like, I know you're training, but you know.
Outside of that, I just be working.
Oh, okay.
Um, My job is one of many that I didn't get that pandemic time off. I was still
Okay.
out there, you know, serving and protecting.
And speaking of that, thank you for being on the front line. Thank you, because
Thank you.
we're in a worldwide pandemic. Policemen, healthcare workers, essential workers. Just you all have been saving the day. So
Thank
I
you.
just want to personally say thank you for that because it's very much needed. Um, with you being a policewoman, can you tell us about a day on your job?
Yeah, I mean, so I work in a smaller city, smaller town. So
Oh, okay.
I work in Hinesville. So Hinesville is not so big, but we do get our fair share of idiots. Excuse my language. We do get our fair share of people that just want to do whatever they. But a normal day is I come in, I get a lot of domestic calls.
Mm.
Being that it's a military town, it's a lot of domestic calls,
Oh, okay.
and every now and then I might go to a call where somebody might call and ask us to get a snake out their yard or a dog or something like that. But since I've been on it, and I've been on the force for a year and a half,
Hmm.
going on 2 years in June, and I've seen a lot of things, and I've murder, uh, suicide,
Wow.
people, just doing stuff out of the norm. Well, what is really normal? Just doing stuff, out of context. Um, Holdups, uh, shootings. I want to
Wow.
say the worst thing that I've ever experienced, and death is normal, but the worst thing I've ever experienced is a 15-year-old being shot in the head by another 15-year-old. I think that's the worst thing that I've ever experienced, only
I
because the
bet.
age.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I
Those are
mean,
babies. Wow. And you gotta have thick skin
yeah,
being a cop, I'm pretty sure.
you do.
Um,
Some people can't take it. Like we had a guy who was military who quit.
wow.
He quit because he couldn't take it. But yeah,
Wow. Well, at least he did quit because maybe if he'd have stayed on the force, he'd have probably, had a meltdown or something. So, that wouldn't have been good, especially, you know, on the clock, like on his work day or something. So that's good that he took the initiative to just quit and walk away. With you being a woman on the force, are you experiencing a good level of respect?
believe it or not, people don't have a choice but to respect me. I'm that type of person where I don't hold my
You
tongue,
better say it.
no matter what it is. Now, when it comes to like, I've done with a couple of subjects who black at that, men who don't like taking authority from women.
Of course.
And I've been called some of the nastiest things. The one that really got me was that I was a disgrace to my race, and I was like, okay, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been called some of the weirdest things, and I mean, it comes with the job.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, the people who actually treat me with the most respect are not even our race.
Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Um, so, experiencing all that, but you do have thick skin. And like you said, people don't have no choice but to respect you. Do you see yourself having a long term career in this
In
field?
the police, no,
No? Okay. I mean, hey, at
no.
least at
I
least
mean,
you
and
you
don't get me wrong, I love it because I touch a lot of young people. I mean, I know
mhm.
I can't touch everybody, I can't change everybody, but if I start and actually get them to, you know, be comfortable to speak to me and then we end up laughing or like playing basketball or something like that in the end, or throwing footballs or something like that. That's good to me. If I, especially the youth, if
Exactly.
I can touch one person at a time, which I have, and a lot of kids come up to me, I don't even remember them, and they remember who I am, and come up to and bring their mom up to me and be like, "Oh, mom, this is the person, this officer I was telling you about." That means a
Oh, I bet. Because you know what? That is definitely needed, especially in our communities. Like when it comes to our culture and police, it's like very distant there. There's no type of trust, relationship, or anything. So that's good. That goes to show that you are really like inspiring people. You're touching them, in ways where it will help build the community. So with that being said, like you do have a great relationship as we speak, like with your surrounding community.
yeah. I haven't. I've been. Let me. This is how it goes. If I'm on a call or if I'm called to assist another officer, and they see that I'm, especially women, black women, they see that I come to assist the other officer, they prefer to speak with me. And they prefer me to transport them or to do anything, especially the women. The men, like, I came across a fair share of men who was like, man, you cool, but why you on this force? Like, go somewhere else type stuff. But then, but from so far, even going to like the bad neighborhoods, I get more respect.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because I can kind of relate to them.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
was about
how
to
I
say.
grew
Maybe
up.
because you're relatable. So
But in some parts of Huntsville, no, I don't. I go there and I patrol there, but they give me two and they toot their lips up and they turn their head but I don't care.
yeah, long as they don't, you know what I'm saying? Long as they don't run up.
That's what I said. I said, as long as y'all don't act stupid, I'm fine with what you do and say.
Right. You could, hey, long as you over there and you turning up your nose and your lip and everything else. So that's what
I think the worst
that's
part about it is court, working court. Um, they go against the judge and talk, and the judge is like, "Well, I find you guilty." Once you find them guilty, I sit by the financial guard door, and they give me all the attitude. Like
wow.
I did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like you
They
did it.
paying the tickets and stuff like that. But eventually, I talk to them and calm them down, and they leave out with a smile on their face.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you turn that frown upside down to a smile.
Have
So
some type of hope.
that's good. That's good. Especially walking out of a courtroom.
Yeah, I mean, it's been people that left out of the from in front of the judge that owe about $5,000 and come back there cursing and all type of stuff, and I'm like, y'all calm down, if I send you back out there, you can do some jail time because I'm not dealing with it. It'd be like it's one of me and about 50 of them coming back there to see the clerks. Mm.
Right. You got time for that mess. Look, y'all grown. Sit down, be quiet, do what you do so you can get up out of here. Um, how has your mentality been during this pandemic? It's been a whole year, but I understand you didn't get like that pandemic time off. But still, I has it affected you any?
Um, Not really. No, not really. I don't know. My mom really a strong woman. I feed off of her energies. She about to graduate with her PhD. So in May.
What?
Yes.
Okay, okay, educated black woman. Okay, that's what's up.
And my
Hey, you.
sister, like I feed off of that energy. My wife as well. I feed off of all of that energy. It's like they don't have to get up and go to work, but they don't have to like go throughout their daily lives. But I mean, my sister and my mom is and the medical field, and then my wife is criminal justice like I am, but
Oh,
sometimes she can
okay.
work from home. But they get up and do it, so I say I can do it. You know, watch my
Exactly.
mom raise us through a lot of heartache and stuff like that. Just
Yeah.
goes to show that you know why am I complaining?
Exactly. That's all you need is to be around a strong foundation. And you have no choice but to become who you around because, they instill all of that in you and inspire you and motivate you. So you have no choice but to be like, kind of like who it is that you're around. Because
That's true.
hey, it's it either you get with it or get lost, and you
Yeah,
definitely ain't gonna
yeah.
get lost. So, was there any type of like, especially like during the beginning of like the pandemic or whatever, what have you experienced any type of chaos going
Oh,
on in your community?
so Walmart hired us to do security because people were coming in there and fighting over toilet paper, and fighting over, yes, fighting over cleaning supply, and believe it or not, all the food was still on the shelf. So you get in like bathroom, kitchen, and all this other cleaning supply, hand sanitizer, and the shelves are still full of food. And when I don't know who came on the news and was like, everybody's taking this, and this, and y'all gonna be hungry. And then
Exactly.
it got
Exactly.
chaotic again. So yeah, it's been a lot of chaos, especially in Walmart and Kroger, Walmart and
I
Kroger,
can only
fighting over meat.
imagine.
We went to
Because
a
you know
couple of
what, our
calls at
Walmart
Kroger.
got to the point where they took like all the Clorox wipes and stuff like that and put it behind the customer service desk. So
Yep.
therefore, could nobody come back there, and everybody was only limited to one per person.
Hmm.
So, and sometimes they didn't even make the announcement that the Clorox wipes was behind the customer service desk. Like,
That's true. That and ammo. Oh my goodness, ammo. We went.
mm-mm.
We went to. It's a range slash gun store in Hinesville, and we were called there because I think people were fighting in the parking lot over ammo.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
no!
it's crazy.
Wow. Um, Speaking of, chaos, coming from a police woman's point of view, how did it make you feel like you being a cop and you saw all this um unjust against black men and women from police?
I was I was pissed. Well, what I can say is, my police department, they backed all the black police officers up.
Good,
Um, when they did protests, they allowed us to kneel and stuff like that.
good.
Um, even the chief at the time was pro, so it was it was hard. And of course, there was a lot of people talking about it, and you had some people that we pulled over, like, well, that certain officers pulled over, and they were afraid, and some of them even, grab a steering wheel, and they would call extra officers on scene. And it was crazy. It was real crazy. But in the end, we didn't have a lot of chaotic moments, like people
Mhm.
rioting and messing
Yeah,
things up. It was a lot of peaceful protests, but you did have a lot of Trump supporters that were coming from out of town trying to
I'm pretty
tear
sure.
things up. And we had a parade, not even a parade, we had a drive through the city where one of the Democrats, I don't know if someone passed away or something, but they did a ride through the main road, and Trump
Mhm.
supporters were literally right there on the side of the road. So they asked us to guide them through the city. And
Yeah,
It was crazy. It was real crazy because they come from out of town to a military town to do this, but the people of the citizens of Hinesville was not having that.
Mm,
They put a stop to that real quick.
good, good.
I mean, we didn't have much, but it was people came to work and was pissed and were mad at the fact that that happened, and then us being me being a black female lesbian and the police just made it even worse. So
Wow. Like, did you all like have any discussions within, like, inside your police force? Like you said, they were very supportive of you, the black
yeah,
police officers and things of that nature. So, so they allowed you all to just like open up and speak how you
yeah,
feel. And okay, good.
yeah,
As they should have, because it was only right. I mean,
yeah.
speaking as a black woman myself, if you're not our color, then you just don't understand. You don't understand
That's
what we
true.
go through. So that's good. I'm glad that that got to happen for you all, because you
Yeah,
don't need to be in an environment where you may be uncomfortable. And I know that you're smart enough to not even allow yourself to continue to go through that. But still, I was just had to
yeah. No,
point.
I got you.
That's what's up. I'm glad that happened for you all. What is the change that you would like to see? Because I mean, we've come a long way, and especially like in the presidency, and more black people coming together. We're continuing to rise in education and in business. So, you know, what would you like to see continue to happen?
That I would love to see us as a race continue to uplift and uphold one another.
Hmm.
Um, Continue our education. I beat that into my nieces and my nephew and my little cousins, and get your education. I don't care if it's
Yes.
a high school diploma. Get some type of education. I want you to go further, but get an education because we need an education.
Yes.
Um,
Your mind
Also,
always got to be stimulated.
yeah,
Always.
yeah. Also, I definitely would love to not see a lot of crime against each other. Um, we can't uplift and uphold one another when we continue to harm and hurt and kill one another.
Hmm.
I
And we
mean,
taking
that's
each other
just
out. We
yeah.
take each other out. So
We're the sad part to say. Saddest part to say about that is we're the number one race to do that.
yes, yes. And I just that's a great change. I definitely I agree with you on that. I hope that change, because we need us, and we showed how powerful we are, how we could be, how talented we are.
Yeah,
So, man, take it, getting taken up out of here, it lessens like
yeah,
opportunities and things of that
that's
nature.
true.
So,
That's why when that Walmart came out with the little shirts, Black Tastic,
oh yeah,
I'm trying to support as much as I can.
exactly. Exactly. As you should. As you should. Speaking of change, let's get it back to sports. What is your take on how women in sports have evolved? Like, do you not see this? We team owners, coaches, referees, GMs, um, you name it,
I'm
like women is just, we done broke down
taking
barriers.
over. And Beyonce said it best. We run the world, right?
Right, we run it. We
Yeah,
run.
no, I'm definitely excited about that. I actually was at a high school boys varsity game,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw this. Normally they have three men
Mm-hmm.
at the boys varsity game, and I was surprised to see a female running up and down that court with them. And I thought I was like, I applaud you. I don't say I
Yes,
listen.
that's what's up. Like
I
I just
applaud
I
you.
just loving to see it. Like we're here and here to stay. Like there's no more, lessening our chances and stopping us from, getting these opportunities. Like
Yeah.
we're here. Like and then like, like myself, shout out to Marsha. Marsha is doing it. Like she has a whole league. She has surpassed the NBA with 34 teams now. The NBA got 32. Marsha has 34 and still got, time to go until the league expansion cutoff on April the 30th. So what does that tell you?
I mean, listen, I was looking at all the teams that has come aboard, and I'm like, wow. Jacksonville, one of my old teammates, which I call her my sister as well. She's actually playing. I forgot the name of the team. I saw her on one of the tryout posters. I said, okay, I see. She up in Florida. I
Exactly.
didn't think Florida was going to come in. We were waiting on them to come in for the first season. We were
Oh,
like, come on, what y'all doing? Get some of that talent from out there. Yeah, but this is crazy.
it
I'm
is.
just ready to play now. Listen, we
Exactly.
got
I
some
bet
more
you are.
teams. We got some more competition.
I, I
I want to
bet you.
see it.
I bet you are. I mean, I'm ready for the season too because it's like all of these teams have come and I spoke with Coach Ryan a couple of weeks ago. He's the coach of the DC Cyclones. And
I'm so upset I couldn't play.
he got on there with his bling, put the ring all up in the camera. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I'm so upset. And listen, if I would have played, he wasn't gonna have no ring. I'm throwing shots. I'm upset about that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So hey, they the defending champs and you all are the runner up. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be now when y'all two finally meet back up, it's gonna be whoo. I need to see
Oh,
that game right
oh, I'm
there.
giving it all.
I'm gonna need
I'm
to
giving
see
it
that one.
all.
So give us your reason why female athletes should be respected.
One, because females go through way more than I think any other being. Period. Um, we go through a monthly cycle. Just women bearing children in itself, that type of
Exactly.
pain will actually kill a person. Women
Hmm.
are strong, divine. Women can take anything. I don't know. I could keep going. It's I don't know. It's just something about us women
Yes.
that nobody can touch
But you know what? It wouldn't be, this world wouldn't be what it is without a woman,
without women.
So
Because we can see everyone, men and women.
yes. Yes. So if people could just take their blinders off and, release that ego, there's nothing wrong with respecting a woman. Like there's nothing wrong with that. We're here. Like we're the other species, the other human species. So I mean,
Without us, life don't happen.
exactly. Exactly. And in order to get respect, you got to give it. So
Give it.
we'll give you respect long as you respect us.
Say that again. Ain't no such thing as one sided respect.
Exactly. Exactly. With the season coming up in August, it makes the WABA slogan like stand out even more. So when you hear the three words, it's our time. What's your definition?
We gonna come and take over the whole thing again. That's it. no, no. No, nah, but serious. No, it's our time. The ones, the women, the female athletes that did not have the opportunity to showcase their talents on a higher stage get get to now. They get
Mm,
the showcase. They get to show that they are worthy and that they are better than a lot of the people in the WNBA.
exactly. Like
Because
this right here, this why this league stand out. It's the league of opportunity. This is the liaison between, post college in the WNBA or signing overseas, or like I said, at least college ain't for everybody, like you said, and people don't go straight to college. But I'm pretty sure Marsha and other teams will accept you if you are at least 18 and you got some talent. So
I am grateful for this thing. Even though I'm not looking to go further than this, I am grateful that I can play with some talent. I have to
exactly,
sit back and play some jigaboos.
yeah, because it wouldn't be you wouldn't be interested in it. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't. Your passion would probably be lessened. So it's knowing that you about to get on the court with other talent, it just brings out the best in everybody. It really does. So
It's like JUCO all over again. And that's what I put it as. I put it as a junior college league because in junior college you're gonna give it all so you can get to that next level.
yes, yes.
I mean, that's some of the rawest talent, period, in junior college, and
Oh
they're
yeah.
overlooked until they get seen on that next level stage.
So
It's nice, man. I've made some friends just playing in the league. I mean, one girl, she came all the way from Gastonia, and now she's one of my closest friends and playing with
that's
us
what's
now.
up.
So
Shout out to the gas house in North Carolina, if don't nobody know. That's what they call it, the old gas house. Um, so what can we expect from the Coastal Empire when you all hit that court for starting five, for the tip off? What can we expect? What come to your mind? Even if it's just one word. That's what's up. Pressure. Okay. Pressure makes diamonds, okay? Pressure. And last but not least, this is the last question. I'm glad I saved it. This is the hot seat. I love it when it's this time for everybody. Give it your all. This is call out time. Call them out. Call them out. Who is it? Who you looking forward to playing? Call them out.
DC Cyclone.
Say it again, because you kind of cut out. You kind of cut out.
um, um, I'm ready to play everybody, man. Especially again, our rivals are the Angels. I mean, what are they? Atlanta.
Yeah, the Angels.
Oh, okay, Angels. That's our rivals. So
Oh,
that's who
sure
I'm ready.
is. But you know what? Atlanta just got another team, the Atlanta Phoenix. So I interviewed the owner and the assistant coach of that team. So I informed them that this South region is
Tough.
something about these teams. You all got targets, so
We'll see what they're
they
about.
better come with it. They better
We're
come
gonna
with
see
it.
what they're about. We don't
Oh
underestimate no one though, because
oh
that's how
no,
you get
no,
it
no,
in.
no.
You're
But
gonna
I'm
get
just
tore up
saying
like
this
that.
southern. It's something about this southern region, boy. People just look forward to coming down this way and playing. So
Yeah. And like I said, raw talent,
oh yeah.
uncut, natural.
Hey, it is what it is. You got to speak the truth.
Yeah.
You living proof of it. So, again, just thank you so much for your time, letting us get to know Tay Mike. Looking forward to seeing you handle that rock and get all them steals. See how many steals you're gonna get this season on that court. And again, be careful out there. Thank you so much for your service. Serving us on the front line. You are one of the many, many heroes out here. Keep up the good work. May you continue to be blessed and safe. And again, hopefully, you can come up here the owners and coaches weekend in May. I think it's May 14th through the 16th.
Okay.
Atlanta is hosting it. For everyone in the league. So if you can drive up here, kind of
Okay.
network and everything with everybody. But other than that, I'm looking forward to seeing you ladies hit that court and blaze your trails, blaze them. Hey, it's our time. This is the league of opportunity. Why not? And you all playing kind of when, the NBA is done and the WNBA is finishing off. So this is a great time. Like that was smart of Marsha. Very smart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. She been on her grind,
oh yeah.
killing it. I applaud her. Stick
Me
with
too.
it.
Marsha is raising the bar, honey, and she's stepping over it and raising it even higher. So
Hmm.
I shout out to her. So
Definitely shout
again,
out.
you have a blessed weekend. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
This is not your first and well, this is your first, but this is not your only interview. So I'm looking forward to it. So because definitely I would love to speak with you between now and later on down the line to see your growth and what else you got going on with yourself. So
Okay.
keep up the good work, and I hope you get moved in over the weekend.
We almost finished.
Okay. All right. So I know
All
I done
right.
took up
Thank
enough of
you.
your time. So thank you. You have a good one.
You too.
All right. All right, you all. There you have it. That was Tay Mike of the Coastal Lady Empire down near Savannah, Georgia, Hinesville at that. Again, I'm Helen Bohanna, your lovely host, which she knows her sports. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you who are catching the end of the interview, please catch my recap as I upload it on my page. But other than that, again, for those of you who are inspiring team owners, the WABA League expansion is open until April the 30th. Those of you who are looking to live out your dream and plan in the WNBA or sign a contract overseas, please reach out to the WABA, www.womensaba.com. You have to be at least 18 years of age. For those of you who have a sports brand and want to get it on the market, for those of you who have a small business in one of the cities that host their team, please, please, please reach out. You will not regret it. A great opportunity will arise from you reaching out. Other than that, please support us by following me here on Instagram at She Knows Her Sports. Follow the Women's ABA at Women's ABA. Like their page on Facebook at Women's American Basketball Association. Like my page on Facebook at She Knows Her Sports with Helen Bohanna. Follow us on Twitter at Women's ABA and Bohanna Helen J. But other than that, stay safe. Have a blessed weekend. If you got to go out, mask up, wash your hands, and social distance. Stay tuned for next week's guest by looking at my stories and the Women's ABA stories. Other than that, be blessed, and I'll see you next week.